Hello, welcome to Gliding Bump. In this video we're going to explore Flarm LED displays. Now, Flarm LED displays have been around for over 15 years, and there's several different manufacturers who've made these devices and various different models over the years. They all share common features. Let's look at what the purpose of the device is. So the purpose of the device is to take data from a Flarm transceiver, and that's data regarding detected traffic. And the LED display can show the nearest traffic, and that's usually done with yellow or green LED lights. And it can provide warnings, which are usually red flashing LEDs, audio tones. And there are three different levels of warning. Level 1, 18 seconds until a predicted collision. Level 2, 13 seconds to a predicted collision. And level 3, 8 seconds to a predicted collision. Now those times are sometimes stated differently by different manufacturers, so it's an approximation. Now let's consider the information that's displayed. First, we need to understand that the little aeroplane there, which is pointing upward in the pictures, that's actually the direction that the aircraft is heading. So all of the indications are relative to the aircraft's heading. If it shows it, for example, as being 3 o'clock to the right, then that's where you would expect the aircraft to be looked 3 o'clock to your right. So the information displayed is the relative direction, and that's done using the LED rows, either 12 or 8 LEDs in a circle. The relative height, and that's displayed usually in some sort of scale, such as here, where this is the traffic at our level, this is above, and this is below. And some of the displays also display distance. There's also what I've referred to as being system LEDs. These LEDs here, for example. And typically what they display is the status of the GPS, usually, but not always. Fast blink means no data, slow blink means bad GPS, and a solid light means the GPS is good. There's what's called a TX light, and if that is lit, it means that your Flarm transceiver is transmitting to other aircraft. And then there is an RX light. If that is lit, that means that traffic has been detected. In other words, other aircraft have been detected. Now, I'm going to continue looking at this specific device here, which is a LX nav device. Now, there's a very good manual available on the internet. If you like, you can pause the video and read about it here. Now let's look at the LX nav LED display, the simplest form. This is around about 200 Australian dollars. At the moment, the green light is flashing, GPS light is flashing, that indicates there's no data being received by the unit. But what I want to show you first is that the center of the LED display here is actually a push button, and it can control the volume of the bleeper. And as I press it, you hear the level of tone. That's the loudest, that's the quietest. So before you start flying, make sure you've set the tone to the level you want it to be. Now I'm going to start sending data, and I'm using a simulator to create some data to send to it. And what you'll see is that as the data starts to be sent, the GPS light here will go from fast flashing to slow flashing, and eventually it will go steady for indicating that the GPS is locked on. Then we'll see it start transmitting with the TX light going green, and then we'll start seeing some traffic being received. The RX light will come on here. Now we're transmitting. Now we've detected some traffic, and it's approximately 60 degrees to our current heading, and it's above us. So we can keep monitoring this traffic. And we're hearing a level 1 alarm. So about 18 seconds to a collision if we don't do anything. And you can see the aircraft has actually descended. The tone has got more rapid and flashing more rapid. The aircraft has moved around more to in front of us. Now we're at a level 3 alarm, 8 seconds to collision, and the aircraft is directly in front of us at our level. Look out! And the aircraft has now departed behind us. So that's it. In conclusion, the Flarm LED display is pretty old now, but they still are very effective at showing you traffic and giving you warnings. A lot of pilots choose to have one of these as a backup in addition to their main navigation computer. Thanks very much for watching.